Thanks for coming to Dr. Elon Bomani, where we're living, laughing, and loving. And today, this is what I need you to do. I need you to hit that subscribe button and ding, 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 hit that like button, because I'm going to give you information every single day how you can live the African holistic lifestyle, living it, laughing it, and loving it. Okay, here's the message for the day. The best way to get rid of toothaches is by using dry, hard fasting. Now, this may be information that dentists don't want you to know. But before I begin, I need you to like, subscribe, and ding, 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 ding. Hit that notification bell so we can get information out to everybody real quick and create wellness and happiness throughout the world. That's my mission. Okay, so dry hard fasting, what is it? Dry hard fasting is basically, in a nutshell, fasting without, and the key word is hard dry fasting. Hard dry fasting meaning you don't partake of internally any liquids, externally any liquids. Like right now, I'm doing some grounding and earthing, and I'm getting some of that meadow water inside my feet. This is a no-no to do dry hard fasting. We're trying to abstain completely from any water for a certain period of time. Now, and that is externally, so that means no showers, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, no brushing your teeth, ladies and gentlemen. And also no, going out into the rain or putting your feet into an area where, or doing the dishes or doing the laundry. I found that out as I tried to perfect dry hard fasting. The other aspect of it is obviously not internally, that's the key word is dry, not internally taking any type of water or liquids inside of the body. Not even water, not distilled water, not alkaline water, not any type of water internally. Okay, listen, like I gave you this disclaimer earlier today, let me emphasize a couple of things to you. Please contact your licensed dentist, not your licensed doctor, what I mentioned earlier today. In addition to that, it took 30 hours, not 30 days, in order for me to accomplish my objective. And more importantly, when I'm talking about dry, hard fasting, fasting of any type, the reason why I am able to discuss this matter, I've been an expert as far as the Master Faster Secret program, which we got going on today. And if you're interested in becoming a client, and also, or becoming a coach yourself and helping other people to do the same thing too, using master strategies that we have, master fasting strategies that we have available, come join us. I've been fasting, ladies and gentlemen, for 45 years. So I think I got a handle on this whole thing. Intermittent fasting, dry hard fasting, soft fasting, soft dry hard fasting, water fasting, you name it. For Ramadan and for any type of other fasting, 40-day, 40-night fasting, the Jesus Christ way, the Christian way. Come join us, because people have been fasting since the beginning of time, and there's so many miracles that can happen, the miracles that can happen when you fast for the mind, the body, and the spirit. So all you need to do is email me at elon.bomani@gmail.com. elon.bomani@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to put you on the list for our program that's coming out in the next couple of months. The other key thing about dry hard fasting, well, one of the things about fasting is that we don't take in any type of food particles. No food particles, not doing smoothies, no juices of any kind, which is a combination of sometimes you put in the roughish part in there with the liquid part. Nothing, not solid food, not liquid food, nothing partaking of the body. You are completely abstaining from any type of liquids and any type of food solids, or even food that's liquidized, okay? That's dry, hard fasting for a certain period of time. So voila, moi had a major toothache at the level from 1 to 10, as far as 10 being the worst, as far as severity of pain. I was at a 10, ladies and gentlemen, completely at a 10. And in a nutshell, being a naturopathic doctor and being a master faster expert, well, instantaneously, I knew what I needed to do. I needed to do a dry, hard fasting. And why is dry, hard fasting so beneficial for toothaches? It's because toothaches are a product of what? Inflammation. Okay, the swelling of the tissue around my teeth or around that one tooth was huge. Okay, I could feel it. Okay, it was huge. And I knew that by doing a dry, hard fast, and I did it for more than 24 hours. I stopped at around about 9 o'clock p.m., started at 3 a.m., so 9, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So plus 6, 24. So basically for 30 hours, I abstained from any type of liquids. Yeah, I went to work without a shower. But luckily, I was working. I own my own business. I was working with my family. Okay, so that's a good thing. So that's the only complication that you have if you do a dry hard fast. Is that, there's no brushing your teeth. Like I mentioned to you, there's no taking a shower or a bath or anything of that nature. I had to totally abstain from any type of liquids. So by doing that, when you do that for 30 hours, what's happening? If you do a dry hard fast, it is literally like doing a 3-day water fast. So I'm getting more bang for my buck, for lack of a term, when I do the complete dry hard fasting. So the inflammation process increases, because think about it, you're not internally taking in any water. So what happens is the body, in order to get it, it's going to get its water. It's right now going into your system, and it is absorbing water from the tissues, particularly the toxic waters that are contained with bacteria, viruses, and funguses, and the like, that's causing that irritation in that tooth area. I knew it's going to go after that toxic water first and absorb that and get rid of it outside of the body. Some people think when you're not drinking any water that you're not going to urinate or get rid of the toxicity. Oh, you will. As a matter of fact, you'll probably even urinate a whole lot more, especially if there's a whole lot of toxic water on the body. So it's beneficial to you all the way around. So in a nutshell, I am happy to report that because of my 30-day fast, the next day when I woke up, and let me be very clear, I slept a lot. I basically slept approximately 10 to 12 hours. Because think about it, while you're sleeping, and more importantly, while you're not eating food, and eating food takes up 75% of the energy that your body needs in order to digest food. Now, when you're sleeping, well, obviously you're not moving, you're not circulating, you're not using all the other systems of the body throughout the day. You're resting the body so it can focus 100% of its energy of cleansing, purifying, and detoxifying the system, particularly in areas where the situation is acute, like my toothache. So because I slept between 10 to 12 hours, and then in addition to that, I basically, I just went to bed early. I mean, you could do 10 to 12 hours. I went to bed like Arabia at around about, as soon as I got home from work, I went to bed at around about, I'm going to say 6 o'clock. And I woke up, naturally at around about 10, 11 o'clock, did prayer and meditation and put healing vibes on My Tooth is Healed, to put that positive energy out there to the cells. And then, in a nutshell, I woke up the next morning and I was still feeling some discomfort at around about 10 o'clock when I woke up. Now keep this in proper perspective. During the evening times, between 12 a.m. and before the sun rises, at around about 5 or 6 o'clock, depending on where you're at that nighttime, that's when most of the healing happens. That's why sometimes it gets worse. Keep in mind, babies are born, what? During the early morning time, between 12 a.m. on. Majority of babies are being born. Most healing happens, once again, while you are sleeping, okay? So that was one of the major benefits. I slept well for a long period of time to allow my body to focus on it, and I abstained from any food and also liquids for 30 hours, and voila. That 10 went down to literally 0 when I woke up in the morning at 6 a.m. Hercules, 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 Hercules. And that's the story. Now, keep in mind, I'm telling you this information for educational purposes only. This is my story and my experience. If you're having any issues with your tooth or any mouth problems, please contact your licensed professional doctor. This is not, information is not here to diagnose, to treat, or prescribe anything in order to heal yourself with whatever is going on with inside of your body. That's my medical disclaimer for you. With that information in mind, take it with a grain of salt and give me a comment on what you think below. What would dry hard fasting do for your toothache or pain? Disagree or agree? We'd love to hear from you. Dr. Elon Bomani, African Holistic Health and Healing, living, laughing, and loving. Bye-bye now.